They say every story has a beginning, and for Edith, she believed hers was a fairy tale. She was a best-selling romance writer, someone who made a living writing about love, devotion, and happy endings. Yet somehow, she got love completely wrong in her own life. Edith was married to Nolan Blair, a firefighter, not because of romance, but because of obligation. Nolan's father forced him into marriage, giving him an ultimatum: marry Edith or give up his career. From the very beginning, their marriage was built on a contract: no love, no intimacy, no real connection. Edith accepted it anyway, because she had loved Nolan since they were children, quietly, patiently, hopelessly. For 3 years, Edith lived like a ghost in her own home. Nolan barely noticed her. He prioritized his job, his duty, and everyone else, while treating his wife like an inconvenience. And then there was Nancy, Nolan's late colleague's widow, a woman who never respected boundaries and made it clear she believed Nolan belonged to her. Everything started to unravel after a cafe explosion left Edith injured. While she was hospitalized, Nolan didn't answer her calls. He didn't even know she was hurt. Instead, he was busy comforting Nancy, who was also at the hospital, once again choosing another woman over his wife. That was the moment Edith finally broke.
She asked for a divorce.
But fate didn't let things end so cleanly.
Nolan's father suffered a heart attack, and the doctor warned that stress could kill him.
For the sake of the man who had always treated her kindly, Edith agreed to delay the divorce and pretend they were still a loving couple.
And that's when Nolan started to notice her. For the first time, he saw what he had ignored for years. Edith wasn't just his quiet, obedient wife. She was intelligent, generous, and strong. She ran a literacy charity, donated her book profits, and supported others without asking for recognition. She had built an entire life of kindness while he wasn't looking. But it was too late. Nancy, consumed by jealousy and obsession, escalated everything. She claimed she was pregnant with Nolan's child, then accused Edith of pushing her, causing her to lose the baby. Nolan, blinded by guilt and confusion, believed Nancy without even listening to his own wife. That betrayal shattered Edith completely. Even worse, Edith's best friend Angie was later murdered in a brutal attack meant for Edith herself. The truth slowly came out. Nancy had stolen Edith's manuscript, framed her for plagiarism, manipulated Nolan, and ultimately killed Angie in a jealous rage. When Nolan finally realized the truth, it destroyed him. Nancy was exposed, arrested, and later confined to a psychiatric institution, never to be released. Justice was served, but the damage had already been done. Edith had lost her best friend, her reputation, and 3 years of her life to a loveless marriage.
Nolan begged for forgiveness. He admitted he had been a terrible husband, that he was afraid of love, afraid of commitment, and afraid of becoming like his parents. He finally understood that Edith had been loving him quietly all along, through folded clothes, cooked meals, and small acts he never noticed.
But forgiveness isn't automatic. Edith didn't want promises anymore. She wanted freedom. She wanted to heal. She wanted to live without begging someone to see her worth. They divorced. Time passed, wounds slowly closed, and Nolan changed, not for redemption, but because he finally understood what he had lost. When Edith finished her latest book, stronger and wiser than before, Nolan didn't demand her love back. He waited, patiently, respectfully, willing to earn trust instead of assuming it. Because some love stories don't end with a wedding. Some end with growth, accountability, and the hope that if love ever returns, it will be real this time.